And I always say that, it's just because I'm bitter. Okay. And I had a part playing a bloke called Jordan, right, in this episode called House of Monkeys. It was set in this sort of crazy house, and there were live monkeys going to be on the set. And I was very excited by it. It's quite a funny part. I know Alan Davis, he's all right, Caroline Quentin. And at this time I was deep into sort of drinking drugs. And I was working on the Tuesday, so I went out on the Sunday. I thought, don't worry, I've got Monday to recover. I went out for lunch on Sunday, got very drunk, that turned into a Sunday night out. Got home at 4 in the morning, you know, Monday morning. Pressed my old answer machine, and it said, Mr. Day, a car will be coming for you at 6:10 to a call scene 62B, 48, 49 and 51. I was like, fuck, I've got 3 hours, I'm going to be on set. And I was absolutely devastated because I've been doing Charlie for about 12 hours. I couldn't actually get any more up my nose, you know, and I felt like someone had dug me up, killed me, and then dug me up again. I mean, if you do that much Charlie just lying in bed, coming down is fraught with problems, but actually we're driving to a film set and acting with live monkeys, not fucking. You know, it's bad, I didn't even know the lines. I was so ill, I just thought, it's the worst in the world. They're going to attack me and the monkeys and kill me, you know. So what should I do? I've got 4 hours, so I had a giant large rum and coke. Lay there on the sofa sweating like a malaria victim. And the car came to me, I got in the back of the car and I was lying, it was really hot summer as well, so I was drifting in and out of consciousness, you know. Got on set and they were like, oh hi, hi. I rushed into my trailer. And I didn't even know what the character was that I was doing, you know. I just, I knew that he was the son and my wife had been having an affair. So I asked the director, I said, what's the story with this character? And he said, well, your wife's been sleeping with your dad. I was like, great, okay. And I was like, how am I going to act that emotion? What face do you pull for that when your dad's sleeping with your wife? Dad, I'll kill you. Or was it, Dad, come on, back up. So I was just thinking on that, I was thinking what faces, you're right. I said, no, I'm just sort of thinking different faces, you know. But basically, in the programme, I come there, the first scene was my wife comes in the room and my mum, played by Nick Crosby, has a go at for sleeping with my dad, you know, and her husband. So I get there and I'm lying in this trailer, you know, sweating, you know, I drink a can of Red Bull, doesn't work. If anyone tells you Red Bull will cancel out 3 nights of taking ecstasy, cocaine and drinking, it doesn't. Or a banana, don't worry, have a banana, you'll be alright. You're going to go, it's alright, I have a banana, cup of tea, it's all right, it's rain. No, you're not. That's okay, that's me. So I'm lying there. All of a sudden, this lesbian knocks on the door of the trailer, boiler suit. Hello, Simon. I'm the monkeys trainer. Do you want to come and meet the monkeys? Literally, a nightmare. I mean, that word's overused, he says. People say, oh, I went to the shops, it was a nightmare. But this really was a nightmare. So, I'm walking around with this woman, this really cheerful woman. We get to this house, stately home where we're filming it, and you know, there's all these different rooms and this fantastic set, and then we got this sort of servants part. So we come to this cage, like 3 monkeys in it. She goes, they're all ex-laboratory monkeys, but they're fine now, you know. She's like giving me a list of things not to do with the monkeys. You know, you mustn't walk around in front of them, don't walk around behind them, don't make any sudden movements. It's like, you know, I'm only just perfecting walking and talking at the same time. So I've got to act with live monkeys that can leap 10 foot in the air and they can smell. I've got the same smell as all the people who've been forced to smoke Benson hedges. And so anyway, I go back to the set, you know, and the first scene, I'm just trying, what face am I going to pull for my dad? My wife comes in the room, I've got no scenes with my dad. And my wife comes in the room and I've got to look at her, you know, she's fucked my dad. I was really sweating, it's about 80 degrees, booze is pouring out. So we start, go action, as I said action, there's a monkey walking around the sidewalks and jumping vases and all that. And as he just said about action, I see a little bit of poo come out of his butt. So I went, hey, he's doing a poo, like that. Really high voice, I don't know what, so I'm like, hey, he's doing a poo. And the handler went, no, he's not. And a bit more come out. I said, it is not. She swiped it like that. They said action. And as my line came up, the monkey came and sat on my head. I don't know what it like. It's like a pudding bit sat on my head. I had hair in those days. So I didn't quite get the scene right, but they really were marvellous times, as some people say. So anyway, now I've got on with the next scene. In the next scene, my dad, this is the story, the father has taken acid, right, he's impaled himself on a pike staff, right, this is true, and I have to run round the side of the house, look through the window and see my dad dead, right, and I thought, how am I going to pull that face? But bear in mind, he's fucked my missus as well. So he's fucked my missus, and he's just died. So obviously, mixed emotions. I was in Australia thinking, what face do you pull when your dad's died on a pike staff in front of you, but he has to have your wife? Well, I was in such a bad way, literally. I was sitting like a gargoyle.